EPA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for July 29th, 2024. It is Monday. We're back to work, and Kinsley's Family Market in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania sponsors the Monday video forecast. Summer is in full swing. Be sure to stop into Kinsley's to get all of your summer grilling favorites fresh from their in-house butchers. 7 days a week, cut just the way you like it. They have steaks, burgers, and pork chops to fill your grill. In seafood, they have salmon fillets, lobster tails, and crab legs. And don't forget, the best of produce season is always available. If you're heading out to a party this summer and don't want to cook, just call their catering department and order up your favorites. Come celebrate summer with Kinsley's ShopRite, the world's largest ShopRite, located at 107 Kinsley's Drive in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania. Proud sponsors of the Monday video forecast. Today we have a cutoff low that's going to be sitting over southern New England, kind of sitting right here, and you can see where the broad scope of this low here is. Kind of rare for this time of year to see this kind of thing, and there will be some clouds associated with this, and I think most of the area is going to see more clouds than sun today because of this, and that's it. But there will be parts of the region that get some precipitation out of this today too. Here is that upper level low cutoff upper level low here as we go back to midnight last night. Just move this forward. You can see it's kind of retrograding westward toward our region, and some of these outer bands here of the extent of this is vorticity. This is not radar, but this is giving you an idea of the extent of this in the influence areas. So as this retrogrades westward today, there will be an increase in clouds because of that. More clouds than sun, and there will be some areas that can see some scattered thunderstorm activity from us. Not a lot of areas, but this will eventually pull off to the north overnight and away from our region, so that is going to be out of our region. This almost looks like when you're looking at this, if you didn't realize this was a 500 millibar chart here, or 500 millibar vorticity, it has a spin kind of like a hurricane, doesn't it? But it's not that at all. It just kind of gives that look. And I'm sure somebody's going to mention in the comments here that that's what it looks like, but that is not what it is. It's just a cutoff upper level low, and that is very rare to see that kind of thing this time of year. Something you usually see in like early spring, not as we're heading about to head into August, okay? So we saw the vorticity. Here's the cloud cover with that, and then there is, again, more clouds than sun today. There will be some breaks of sun in between, so it's not going to be a completely cloudy day. So I opted to go with the mostly cloudy image behind me because of that, and you can see above me the mostly cloudy symbol. 85 to 92 is the temperature spread today, and then 82 to 86 on Tuesday, and that's because we'll be in the wake of that system, and we're going to have some precipitation working back in here on Tuesday. So let's get over to the NAM high-res future simulated radar. I'll show this off at noon today. The NAM is wanting to focus here on southeast PA mostly, and these areas right in here for some storm activity this afternoon. This will be kind of like a 2 to 10 p.m. window, and it goes across South Jersey as well for any of this to occur. And that's where it's highlighting the areas that could have those thunderstorms as the highest concentration areas for that. But there's other areas you could see a pop-up shower or storm as well. It's just an isolated chance at any one given location, even though the NAM seems to be focusing a little bit more heavily across southeast PA for any of this activity. We'll see how that works out. This is just the model trying to figure out where the precipitation is going to be in relation to this upper level energy that's sitting here. So whenever you have upper level energy driving this, I'll tell you that the simulated radars are usually not on point. They might get somewhat in the vicinity or somewhat in the neighborhood, but it's not going to be exact. So just have to watch radar, especially for things like the Phillies game here against the New York Yankees in South Philadelphia this evening at 6:40. That'll be something to have to keep an eye on. We will have to keep an eye on, certainly, through the evening. Once we get to Tuesday, I do think the majority of Tuesday is going to be dry. You will have an opportunity for, again, something isolated to pop up during the day, but I think the concentration of the activity is going to come through in the evening and overnight. And the NAM is actually focusing on the central and northern areas and the interior locations for this activity. The previous outlook for this was a lot further south with it, so I don't want to give up on other areas getting involved in this activity here on Tuesday evening and part of the overnight. So I do think you're going to have an opportunity for that to bring at least some rain and some thunderstorms because of the timing of this, because it's coming in overnight. Probably not dealing with severe weather in this case because it's coming after dark in many cases. So this will mitigate any severe threat potential that we have for Tuesday. And I think Wednesday you might have an early leftover shower or something in the morning, but then I think that most of the day is going to be actually turning drier throughout the day. I know the local forecasts state that Wednesday is going to be a washout type day. I don't see that happening. I think it's just going to be earlier in the morning. The NAM's kind of hinting at that too. This is 8 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday morning, and it's just about to move out of our northern and northeastern areas at that point and head up in this direction. You see where it's going, like this, right? That. Okay, so I don't think Wednesday's going to be too bad. You should have improving conditions throughout the day here on Wednesday, and still plenty of clouds around here Tuesday, though. And then when we get to Thursday, in between, we have an in-between day here with nothing really going on. Some upper-level ridging moving in, weak, but it's still upper-level ridging moving to the region. So we're going to have a hot day here on Thursday with temperatures on either side of 90 degrees. Some places in the low 90s by the time we get to Thursday, but we're looking at a mix of sun and clouds and no precipitation. There's going to be a weak disturbance that's going to move through overnight, we think, into very early Friday morning. Could touch off a few showers. And then once we get in the afternoon, some scattered showers and thunderstorms are going to be possible on Friday, okay? So there's a lot of days this week that we have these disturbances moving through with an upper-level trough situated to our west here. This could lead to some scattered showers and thunderstorms on Friday. It's going to remain off to our northwest here on Saturday. Right now, we're just having an isolated chance for a thunderstorm on Saturday and then more scattered activity here by the time we get to Sunday. So I think Sunday's going to be the better... Saturday right now looks like to be the better of the two weekend days with more concentrated scattered showers and thunderstorms Sunday afternoon. These are diurnally driven in every one of these cases, unless I mentioned is going to be happening overnight in a few cases, but most of the activity as far as thunderstorms this week are going to be like 2 o'clock onward each day. Okay, this is not an all-day thing, and it's not going to be every single area getting into these thunderstorms, so we'll have the opportunity to see some increased activity on several days this week. The most concentrated looks like it's going to be Tuesday evening and overnight. All right, that's our most concentrated period. And then going into maybe early Wednesday morning for our northern areas. And then we have, again, another shot here on Friday with this batch here. And then another one on Sunday. Those are our three target days for the most concentrated showers and scattered showers and thunderstorms of the 7-day period, but there will be opportunities on other days, whether it be isolated or stray. There's still a non-zero chance on most days, not named Thursday this week. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martins. That is your outlook for July 29th, 2024. Have a great Monday.